In my backyard, it sounds like war, exploding glow of methane mortar. Can't eat, can't sleep, days feel like weeks. I'm breathing fumes, I'm running on E. In a state of emergency, we move with constant urgency. Will we learn to be okay with uncertainty? Our friends are leaving, our families grieving. Well, no one said change was ever gonna come easy, but I still hold faith. We'll find our place, strength on display. We stay out of her way. We keep climbing the mountain even though it's erupting. And when the air gets thin, we dig deep for breath within. Bug out bags and gas masks, geothermal energy hazmat, and political collusion lies in the eyes that see right through them. We see right through them. We see right through them. We see right through them. Now there's blood in the water. Are you a shark? Are you a martyr? We see our true colors. Look in the mirror, see who you're becoming. Spreading tea and juniper gin are who we hold to our beautiful kid. Packing up the homestead, hoping we'll be home again. Well, I still hold faith. We'll find our place, strength on display. We stay out of her way. At the end of the tunnel, I still see light. This is just the beginning of our new life. If we make the adjustment, if we just hang tight, if we go with the flow, I know we're gonna be alright. It's a resilient vision that gives us strength to keep on getting up again. If we just stay fluid, if we just hang tight, if we go with the flow, I know we're gonna be alright.
Aloha, this is La Lima Pahoa's production of From Pahoa With Lava. Our first guest, actually I'm going to have you introduce yourselves because people have given themselves names for reasons that represent things that they believe. And so I'm going to have you introduce yourself and tell everyone what your name means. And then what this represents a map of where our lava eruption happened. And you're going to tell us by the sticker, the marker, where it was, about where you were, and then she's going to perform a song for us. So please tell us.
And when the lava struck, I was not in the immediate area, but we were in a very heavy gas area here in Black Sands. And all around us, we had a lot of people had breathing problems, and animals were dying. It was very severe, so we had to be evacuated down to here in this area.
And she is going to perform a song, an original song for us.
It's a true story. When I was living in Hollywood, I was in North Orange Drive, right behind the Chinese Theater, and came home from work and found a young girl wrapped in a filthy blanket on a dirty old couch underneath the street light. I went inside and cried for about 10 minutes. It really hit me in the heart. And when I stopped, the entire song hit me in the head, and I couldn't get it down quick enough, but this is the song. Learn how to go to sleep with the street light shining in my eyes. How to shut down my brain from the sights and the sounds of the people passing by. And I try not to think about the fact that everybody's going home, or that I heard somebody say it's October now and winter's coming soon. Sometimes I wonder how I got to be here. Wake up every day feeling like I died and went to hell. Was it something that I did, or something that somebody did to me? Though I try to recall, you know sometimes it's really hard to tell. LA lullaby, songs of home will make you cry, and the daily news will be your silken cover. LA lullaby, cardboard box will keep you dry, but only if it doesn't rain too hard. And it hardly ever rains in California. And I guess that I should see that as a blessing. But you'll pardon me if I still feel like something's missing. Yesterday was warm, sunshine, clear October day. As I wandered all around, found myself up around North Orange Drive, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Somebody threw a nice old couch away. right there on the street. It's a while since I've had anything but cold earth under me. I hope they'll let me keep it just for a little while. There's no use now to anyone but me, and I'll gladly share it with the roaches and the fleas. Only let me have just one good night, if you please. L.A. lullaby, songs of hope will make you cry, and the daily news will be your silken cover. L.A. lullaby, cardboard box will keep you dry, but only if it doesn't rain too hard. And it hardly ever rains in California. And I guess that I should see that as a blessing. But you'll pardon me if I still feel like something's missing.
I get it, but I'm also.
Louis Lightning, Grease Lightning Perry, he is a photographer that has grown up in the area and has extraordinary photos that he's going to share with you. He also had the privilege of participating in the Olympics in Greece, was it, in 2011?
Yeah, 2011.
Which is where he earned his Grease Lightning name, I believe. And what we have here are the maps of the area, of our immediate area. And Louis is going to show you, if you would, please, Louis, to show us where it was that you are approximately located.
Yeah, I live right there.
This is the Nana Valley subdivision, and our lava was all right here with lobes going this way. Thank you, Louis. So Louis is going to show you his photographs.
Yeah, I'm going to show you photos. We have these fish. Can you see it? Yeah. The manini fish, known as zebra fish, that Hawaiians like to eat. They're very good, and these are from the Pahoa types. Then we have some more of these. This is a marsh idol, known as angelfish, yellow and black. Pahoa types too. And we have some more. Olua, Chevali, blue Chevali. Then some turtles, green sea turtles, known as the homu. And some more. Then we go down, we have butterfly fish, and from the Pahoa types too, and Green Mountain. How it used to look like. Now it's not like this no more. It's all black, covered in lava. Then the warm ponds, Hawanui, hot springs where Dami used to bring for the kids playing in the water, but it's no more. Got covered by the lava too. Going too fast.
No, beautiful.
And then we have more Manini pictures. fish of Pahoa Tide Pools. More turtles. Dolphins. Eel. Golden Inui, known as the Queen Inui, or the Inuits. Then we have scorpionfish, known as the Hawaiian lionfish. And then goldfish, moana. Then we have the change. This is before Wiki was destroyed. It used to be life. People used to party, surf, have fun, cookouts, everything before. Had water, harbor. That's what it was before, green and lush. Now, the change from the lava, it's a black sand beach, and a lot of things changed. The lava had covered, changed into a sand beach, covered it with sand all over, mounds of sand, and changed it completely to this dramatic change. How it was. And that's the change of Hawaii.
Welcome to La Lima Pahoa's From Pahoa with Lava. We have Patty Jones with us, and Patty lived right in Leilani. We're going to ask you to show us on the map.
It's right here on Kumakahi.
Why don't you can you show them where the eruption was and how where you're...
Well, the eruption began down here, but it's all the way up here to Kapono, so about down here is the eruption.
Close.
Yeah, I'm about 1 mile west of the eruption.
Thank God. So, John, Patty is going to show you this and tell us about it.
Okay.
And,
Thank
get
you.
out of the way.
I stitched this quilt. I had the idea last year just that I had to do something for myself about the eruption. To start with, this is the Leilani lei, and that was put on Facebook by someone. This is Ikaika Marzo, who's pretty much our hero here in Puna. He broke the news first that we had the eruption starting. He started Pu'uhonua o Puna, which was the hub, our relief center, our information center. Everything happened around Ikaika and Pu'uhonua o Puna. This is a picture of our fisher line and the way the fissures opened up just west of me. This is the initial picture of when all the fissures began erupting and their lava began to pour out. Front and center is Pele. You couldn't have anything without Pele. And I named the quilt Pele's Hale because this is fissure 8 on a sunny day and fissure 8 on a rainy day. This is Pele's Hale. This is our Jesus statue at the Sacred Heart Church in Pahoa, and it gives you an idea of how red our sky was for 3 months. With the inversion layer from all the SO2, all of this lava just reflected back on us, and we had red sky nightly. And whatever God giveth and He taketh away. He gave us this beautiful black sand beach out at Pohoiki, which we didn't have before. That was our boat launch. What He took from us was Champagne Ponds, Kapoho beach lots, Kapoho vacation land tide pools, and the Ahalanui Beach Park. So I had to put in everything that we had lost. The interpretation of the quilt is the red represents our night sky for 3 months. The yellow and orange represents the magma that poured and took everything out. The black represents the Pahoa With Lava, and the brown represents our lava. And then I ringed it with the flames that took everyone's homes. I'm very lucky in that my damage was inconsequential compared to everyone else. I'm lucky that I chose where I chose to live. I got to experience this firsthand, which was, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I moved here in August of 2017, and 8 months later, Pele rolled out for welcome back for us all. I was able to collect the reticulite, the tephra. I have Pele's hair. I have quite a few mementos of this eruption. And for me, my losses were just a few dead plants, which have since come back, and minimal damage to my home. I just needed to repaint and clean a few things, so I have to say that I'm luckier than most people. A funny story that I have to associate with this is a friend of mine of 30 years has come out to visit me a few times in the island, and he came and left April 27th. And after he left, Pu'uo'o drained, the earthquake started and the eruption happened. He was worried about me, and he came back in July to make sure everything was okay. He comes back, and the day he leaves, August 4th, the eruption stopped. It must be his magnetism. The problem was nobody wanted him back for Thanksgiving, but he came anyway. We were all nervous, but he came and nothing happened, so he's still welcome back in the islands again. My family was worried. I was never worried for me. I was always excited. I thought this was some fantastic thing to have witnessed it. And I'm very lucky to have been here, and I appreciate everything. Thank you.
Aloha, welcome. This is Lalima Pahoa, a production of From Pahoa With Lava. With me is Angelo. Angelo has written a song and video accompanying, right?
Yes,
with photo that we'll be able to see after this. But Angelo actually lived, what we've been doing is handing these tacks to the folks that come and tell us their stories and asking them to show you where it is that they lived. So if you would.
I lived right here. That was me.
So there's, as you'll recall, the lava flow, this is the East Rift, and so the lava flow actually, and it took your property.
Yeah.
It took this property. As it moved kind of quickly, but I think there was still, it was at least, what, a month?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks into the flow.
About 3 weeks from when the earthquake, the two big earthquakes hit.
Yes.
About 3 weeks after that, you gotta be out of there.
So this is the community that is where the tide pools, one of our other folks that shared their story had taken beautiful, beautiful photographs of. And this is where those tide pools were located that are now covered by lava. So that, there's no access to that particular part, right? They're just completely out.
Yeah.
You can't get to it.
No.
And then in this part as well, like there was really land created, or do you know what what it looks like? Have you had any?
Well, yeah, it used to be a bay. Now it's a point.
Wow. So why don't you show where it's sort of filled in?
Well, I think it filled all this in, and it came way down to the hut bounds. This is all filled in. There's the depth was like over 900 feet. It filled in the water because it was cliffs.
Sure.
So I don't know. I think with the cottages, I think there's about 50 to 60 feet of lava on top of those cottages.
Where yours is now 50 or 60 feet higher.
Yeah, but then when it dumped, there's a lot of lava.
So this was for all of this time when this eruption started. You were still living there.
I took off.
You did.
Yeah.
How soon after the eruptions?
When those two earthquakes hit, I had experienced similar earthquakes up in Waimea, that piece of property up there. When they hit, I called the movers. I said, "Get me out of here."
Wow.
I wasn't so concerned about the lava. I just didn't want to hassle with the road closure.
Sure. Well, the last minute of it.
I didn't want to hassle with that. So I moved up. I moved out of there about 3 weeks early, and I gave everybody warning. I said, "Look, you better go." And oh no, don't worry about it.
Exactly what you have.
The lava just kind of plops here on this island, and you know, my landlord says if it flows over our cottage, we're going to move into yours, and so forth and so on.
Like that.
Yeah, but I was out. I went up to Waimea and watched it from there.
Oh yes, yeah.
And in the meantime, before I left, you know, the water main broke. We were using seawater to flush the toilets, electricity on and off. It was not a good time.
Right, because the waters are all coming and following the highways down to that
I broke a
subdivision.
10-inch main somewhere in here.
You had the water supply actually came from a tower on Green Mountain, right? Green.
Yeah,
At the crater. Yeah, and then supplied that. So yeah, so as soon as utilities were.
Well, when it started going, I was afraid it was going to cross 130. You know, it got close. It got close to the fork. You know, and I said, "Oh, this is going to be nice."
So you have to go.
Okay, you got to get all Wawa way.
My gosh.
Forget that.
So the song that you created, your original song that you created, and then accompanying that song is a video.
Yeah.
And photos, still photos, videos.
Photos of the places that I mentioned on the song. I mentioned the hot ponds. I mentioned the hot tub.
Wonderful.
You know, I mean,
Sure, yeah, sure, Jesse.
When I walked the Faulkner Road, East Kapoor Bay, he said selling 2 for 1, special of the day. Hot dog man with frying pan, golden onion ring, and sauerkraut that broke the mouth, the summer of 18. Oh Lord, you never know. Hot dog stand, now no more nothing. The kind on no grind. Hot dog man, where you stay? Monday afternoon, hot pan lady loved to sing, hot pan went to groan. Then the lava hit the pan, Billy make it clear, no more we can go back home, and no more can stay here. Oh no, you never know. A dog stand, now no more nothing. The kind who no grinds. Hot dog man, where you stay? Hot dog man, where you stay?
I'm Sandra Baker. I'm the owner of Strato's New York Pizzeria, Pahoa. I remember the day the earthquake happened. We were in my business. I had bought the business several years ago. It was open 4 years prior, so it was about open for 5 years. And we were doing great business. I had 15 employees. We were lined up out the door, open 7 days a week, every night. We were lined up. That day that the eruption happened, I was talking to my employees. We were getting ready to get ready for the big rush. And I look outside and I see my car moving. And I'm thinking, did somebody steal my car? But there's no driver. And all of a sudden I see that the road is moving too. And we realized it was an earthquake. And we had been feeling several small ones, but this one was really big. And we ran out of the building. It's a very old building, so we went straight to the street to be safe. And then all got quiet. Soon after that, Fissure 8 erupted. And I'll never forget the day I saw it. I had to take an employee home to get some things. They were getting ready to evacuate. And we went over to take a look at what was going on. And the lava was taller than me, the dried lava. And Fissure 8 was blowing behind it. And we were able to get so close that you'd had to back up because you could feel the heat getting ready to burn you. So the day that I saw Fissure 8 up close, it was a real change in my life. The impact it could have on the community, my employees. I don't live in Leilani. Personally, I was living in Hilo, but the fact that all my employees lived there or near. Soon after that, my employees, all that had come from the mainland, had wanted to leave. They all wanted to go back to the mainland. Many of them were frightened. They didn't know what was going to happen to the island. A lot of them thought the lava was going to engulf us all like Pompeii. They thought the ocean was going to swallow us up from all the earthquakes. They were very fearful. So one by one, my employees were leaving the island. Ended up going from 15 employees down to 4. And these were people that didn't live in Leilani. They lived more north. They came and gave me every time they had on their hands to help me continue run the business. Unfortunately, we saw a steep drop in customers. We went from being lined up out the door every night, having to stay open later than usual, to suddenly losing 86% of our customers. 86% loss in business was very difficult because 40% of it was tourism and 60% was locals. So the 60% dropped amazingly high because they were from Leilani Estates. Everyone wanted to grab a pizza on their way home from work, and now they had no home to go to. The tourism completely stopped because the news kept telling everybody that the lava was coming in Pahoa. It was Pahoa that was having the problems. And it wasn't Pahoa, it was Leilani Estates. I would go down to all the meetings and catch the news people and say, please stop saying Pahoa. It's not Pahoa, it's Leilani Estates. And they did nothing. They continued to say the word Pahoa, so no tourist would ever come near Pahoa. I tried to stay open as long as I could. I had 4 employees that I needed to give paychecks to, and eventually it was just too much. There was a day when we had only 2 customers the whole day. So I finally decided to close the doors. So we hung out till August. It was in August that we finally decided to close the doors. We did one final farewell. I did half off on anything you buy in the restaurant, and we had a great turnout. It was a great farewell, but unfortunately it wouldn't sustain us. I went down and applied for a FEMA number and tried to get any help I could to move the business. I had several people offering to rent me restaurant space in Hilo. I had a big customer base and everyone wanted me to stay open. I went down and was told, here's your FEMA number, oh, we have so much to offer. And then when it came time to go to each place, they said, we're sorry, you're not living in Leilani Estates, you're a business in Pahoa, we can't help you. The only thing we can offer you is a small business loan. So I applied for the small business loan, and they wanted so much information and a lot of things I couldn't give because we had struggled for 3 months trying to stay open. Eventually the time frame ran out and I lost the small business loan. The saddest part of this whole story is I had a second restaurant that I was going to be opening in Honolulu, which is located on the way to Akaka Falls. They get over 900 cars a day visiting the falls. The restaurant was stuck, unfortunately, in a permit problem, and there it sat, a whole restaurant waiting to open, but I couldn't open it to the public. I was so frustrated that I had to close Pahoa, and there sat another restaurant I could have opened and had my employees go to. So I started going to all the council meetings and inquiring from anyone who could help me. I spoke with Valerie Poindexter, I spoke with Ashley, and they were very wonderful. They felt so bad for me. They promised they would do what they could to help me. Between them and myself, I went in and showed my FEMA number to the building department and said, I'm supposed to be pushed to the top of the pile. All of a sudden, people started moving to help me. 10 months later of having no business, I was able to finally open in January in Honolulu. It was a blessing, but then I had already exhausted all my savings and I was struggling. I could barely buy the food to open the restaurant. But I kept moving forward, and little by little we built up the funds, and now we are fully functioning and running in Honolulu. Business is starting to pick up very well in Honolulu. All my locals are learning that I'm there, and they're driving as far as Volcano and Kapoho to come and eat my food. The funny thing is I've shifted now from 30% locals to 70% tourism. So that's a new change for us. Another wonderful thing that's happening for me in the future is they are building a new Punakai shopping center in Pahoa. It's going to be near the Long's Drugs, so it's a little bit north of the downtown Pahoa. They really want local businesses in there, and they made me an amazing offer to put my business in there. They're doing an amazing job. They're building me a beautiful restaurant with outside seating, inside seating, enough to fill all my customer base. Nobody has to line up out the door anymore. There's going to be secured parking, which was one of the biggest complaints we always had. And they're even putting in a children's park right across from me. I think the Punakai Shopping Center is going to be a wonderful enhancement to the rebuilding of Pahoa. They're offering so much for the locals. There's going to be jobs. There's going to be opportunities for businesses to open that are local. That this is going to help us rebuild after losing everything from the lava.
Here we go.
Aloha, my name is Emily Naiole. I lived in Puna for 62 years, and I wanted to start off by doing a chat, a genealogy chat. This is for my ancestors. Because of generation of my life here in Puna, my parents, my grandparents, and so I have a chat that I'm going to do. And so, noho oia o Thomas Makua Kani no o Pihikao, ya Hati Makua o Kalapana. Hanau o Harriet he wahine Kahiapo. Hanau o Sam he Kani Kalua. Hanau o Mary he wahine ka Kekolo ka umama. Hanau o John he Kani Kaha. Hanau o Francis he wahine Kalima. Hanau o Robert he Kani Kaono. Hanau o Becky he wahine Kahiku. Hanau o Donald he Kani Kamuli Loa. Noho oia o Mary Makua Kani he wahine no o Pihikao ya Gabriel Kealoha he Kani no Kalapana. Hanau o Gabriel Jr. he Kani Kahiapo. Hanau o Marilyn he wahine Kalua. Hanau o John he Kani Kekoli he Kahiku. Hanau o Philip he Kani Kamuli Loa. Noho oia o Emily Kealoha he wahine no o Pihikao ya Harold Yet Naiole he Kani o no o Wahu. Hanau o Hena he wahine Kahiapo. Hanau o Heidi he wahine Kalua. Hanau o Keala he wahine Kekolu. Hanau o Malama he wahine Kaha. Hanau o Kopa he Kani Kamuli Loa. Noho oia o Heidi nai ole he wahine no Maku'u Hawaiian Homes ya John Botello he kani no Paradise Park. Hanau o Kaonohi o Kala he kani Kahiapo, hanau o Kali'u he wahine Kalua. Noho oia o ke ala nai ole he wahine no Maku'u Hawaiian Homestead ya Jason Rowland he kani no Hawaiian Beaches. Hanau o Jason Jr. he kani Kahiapo. Noho oia o Malama nai ole he wahine no Maku'u Hawaiian Homes ya Rudy Valentino he kani no Hawaiian Beaches. Hanau o Kaimalino he kani Kahiapo. Hanau o Mailani he wahine Kalua. Hanau o Kawailana he wahine Kamuli Loa. So that is my, this is my ancestors from my grandparents, Thomas Makua Kani and Hattie Makua, all the way down to my grandchildren. So, reason why I wanted to come in and share my mana'o is last year, 2018, in April 2nd, I was sent to the hospital, Hilo Medical Center with sepsis. And they had to cut a chunk of my elemu, that's your backside, off this big. So what happened was I went in and so I was in the hospital from April 2nd to May 4th, the day the earthquake rocked this island. And because I had sepsis, I had to intensely pray very hard every morning and every night for 22 days, praying every day and night because I was crying for our people that their houses was getting eaten up. I have a family member that lost their house in Leilani Estates, and but I don't want to mention anybody's name. I don't want to be in trouble for anybody. But I was crying for them. I was crying for all the other Haole friends. I get choked with Haole friends, yeah? And not only Haole friends, all kind of colors. And I was crying for them because I saw their houses getting eaten up and burned to pieces, yeah? I was hearing the stories. I was seeing everything on TV. Uwe, uwe. Uwe means to cry. Yeah, so I was in a Ka'u hospital and worrying about my community and the people that live here. So, you know, I just wanted to share the scenario. I came out of Ka'u hospital May 26th, and then I went down the road by Pahoa School, right down the road from the hub. I stayed with my niece Maxine Kajiyama. She would help take care of Auntie. But the thing is, I went to Kalapana to go visit my ancestors because my mommy and my daddy and my husband all buried Kalapana. They had a roadblock over there by Pahoa School, and one day they would tell me I can't go. So I was really upset because why these other people come from America can go, but us, the Hawaiians that live here forever, cannot go. I was having issues. And I just wanted to thank one of my girlfriends that live in Leilani Estates. Her name is Smiley. Auntie Smiley took me to her house and I got to see the lava flowing down, you know, going like a river. And so, you know, all the sites that has been devastated with Kapoho, Beach Lot, Vacation Land, Kua'aukanui Park, Green Lake, you know, a lot of these things in Leilani Estates. Yeah, so to me, being that I'm a spiritual lady, I have a different insight than other normal people. And my insight have been, God speaks to me a lot. And he said, Emily, too much kolohe. Kolohe means naughty things, yeah? So here in my puna, I'm getting, you know, I hear of children getting molested, all these meth problems, drugs, alcohol, get too much problems. And aku don't like. He don't like. He go give mana pai. That means a slap. And that's what happened to us in Puna last year. We had to get slapped because too much bad things going on in our community. The Lord doesn't want that. And you know what? If you get mad at me for telling the truth, you know what? I really don't care. Come speak to me in person, because I just speaking to him from my heart what my akua tell me. Yeah. So for me, last year I wanted to say I went to the Flow Fest down at Green Lake. Yeah. This year they're gonna have another Flow Fest. I don't think this is funny. This is not funny. Yeah. Because the thing is, you guys think you can sell my culture. That's my problem. One of my problems is I don't like people selling my culture. Yeah, come over here, everybody like make money, sell my culture. I don't think so. I get offended. Yeah, so I need to speak the truth. Yeah, so many things has happened while the lava was coming. There were people being devastated to the max. And in my heart and in my prayer, I was praying for all of these people. And I just wanted to say at Maku'u Market, we're giving away croton plants to people that lost their house. Yeah, God is telling me, Emily, you need to cheer these people up. I've been praying over people that lost their house, and it's so sad, you know, devastated. Some people got relocated to other places because the smoke was so bad in Leilani. So, and I just wanted to say, there's one lady in Leilani Estates I've been praying with for 20 years. I drive her house on Moku Street, and her name is Zita Plechia. I've been going to her house for the last 20 years to pray with her for the people and the problems of our community. So I just wanted to say that all in all, you know, this whole spiritual thing for me is very important, because if we don't learn our lesson, the next time it's gonna be more rough. Yeah, so in 62 years, this is the worst I see the lava. The worst.
Yeah. Aloha, welcome. This is Lalima Pahoa. We are in the works of our production from Pahoa with Lava. With us today is Jerry. Jerry's a long-term resident of the area, and he has written a song. He's actually lived here long enough now to go through at least 2 eruptions, right, that we know.
Oh, yeah.
So through 2 eruptions, and he's written this original song. He's going to play it for you. Jerry, take it away.
It's what I sing on my way home, you know. I got coal on my lava. I got coal on my lava. I got coal on my lava. To find a way home. Coal is white, lava is black. That's how I find my way back to my shack and get coal on my lava. And find a way home. Take
Pahoa With Lava. Joining us today is Just Tom. He's known locally here in Pahoa as the gentleman that drives around on his bicycle and has chickens. It's always a great thing to see during the day. Just Tom is going to show us where he lives. Do you still live in the same spot?
Yes.
So where he lived during the eruption and where he still lives now. That was pretty close. Huh? So how did the chickens do? How did
Pretty well. This is the second lava flow they survived.
Wow, that's incredible.
4 years ago, the lava flow went down here towards the Pahoa Road there,
Yes.
and this time it erupted over here at Fissure 8 somewhere here.
Right, so you've had both sides. Yeah, you're right in the middle here.
These chickens survived both lava flows.
Unbelievable. Just Tom was telling me that this particular type of chicken is a friendly chicken, and because they are, folks can walk up and pet them, right? You even encourage it. But what you've done, right, is now, if I understand this correctly, is you have a song that you've written to express.
Yeah, well, lava is coming to town. It was going to cross over a road here. Back when it first came out of the mountain, they weren't sure which way it was going to go because it was going through the cracks and all that.
Yeah.
So we came up with a song that lava's gonna cover our town.
Beautiful. So he's going to come over here. We're going to give you this lovely backdrop, and he's going to do the song that he's composed. We're going to do it right here. Okay.
Lava's gonna cover our town. It's coming from the crater. It's filled up all the cracks. It's headed for the village road. Gonna take 130 next. Oh, you better watch out. You better pack up. You better move out. I'm telling you why. Lava's gonna cover our town. Well, thank you.
I was sleeping, now I'm awake. While I was sleeping, I made some mistakes. I must have hurt you. I could see it on your face. Though I know I didn't mean it, I apologize all the same. And I pray it's not too late. Not too late. I was sleeping, opening my eyes. While I was sleeping, I wore a disguise. Didn't want you to notice I was hurting inside. And after all that we've been through, I want you by my side. Oh, I pray we still got time. Got time. Humankind is at the edge, and there's so much at stake. But I know it's not too late. I know it's not too late. know it's not too late. I know it's not, I know it's not, I know it's not too late. I know it's not too late.